So today we will be doing a green smoky eye thing. I don't know what to call it yet, but you may have seen the title, so you may know already what I've called it. But anyways, I've done this green or khaki smoky eye look. I used this eyeshadow right here. It's very pretty. I think it's not only suitable for formal wear but also for everyday, since it's not really that bold, if you know what I mean. It's very subtle and girly, but also grungy at the same time, which I think is amazing. Decided to do this video because I did a video on Snapchat. You can follow me. My Snapchat is right here. Sneaky plug. But yes, I did a video or a story where I did this kind of green smoky eye for a party once, and everybody seemed to like it. So I decided to do a video since I found this beautiful eyeshadow in the drugstore. It was only 60 pesos, which I couldn't believe, for the pigmentation, for the quality of the eyeshadow. I don't know the wear of how long this eyeshadow will last on my eyes without fading, but for 60 pesos I think you can't beat that at all. So all of that's done, let's get into the video. Okay, so I've already done my base, my concealer, and my eyebrows, and as you can see, I'm currently baking, and then I will be reaching to my eyeshadow palette, and I will be getting an orangey kind of transition shade. If you're watching a lot of beauty videos, you might know already what a transition shade is. Basically, it's kind of like a really warm orangey kind of color, so that all the colors that we will be blending out later will be seamless. I will be taking a really huge eyeshadow brush like this. This is my favorite blending brush, and just tap off any excess. So I'm just gonna lightly do my crease. Of course, all of our eyeshadows differ from one another, so for me, since I have really small eyelids, I prefer going above my natural crease so that my eyes would look a little bit bigger. So that's what I'm doing right now. So that is our transition shade done. So we're gonna dwell into a little blending brush. This is really old, but it's really good. Just a smaller one from the one we used earlier. And we will be dwelling into some really rich brown shades, because I think since we're going for a little smoky, I want to go from the outside to the inner corners. That's just how I like to do my eyeshadow when doing a smoky eye, and just define my outer corners a bit more. I always forget what like these terms are called since I've been away for so long. And then just define this outer edge. I've already worn this look to a party once, and everyone, like, I Snapchatted it a long time ago, and a lot of people really liked it. So I wanted to do this on my videos as well, so you guys can try it out, because green is not something that you would reach out for a lot. Like, I've only realized how pretty it was when I started, like when I was very adventurous with my makeup one day. So yeah, I was really stoked that it turned out really good. And now for the main color that we've all been waiting for. This is this wasn't the eyeshadow that I originally used in that certain makeup. I was using my e.l.f. palette, and that was really gorgeous, but I saw this and I've heard a lot of good things about Essence eyeshadows, and this is their Back to Khaki eyeshadow. This was on sale as well. It was only like 60 pesos for this big pan of an eyeshadow. I haven't tried this out yet, so I'm very excited to try it here now. I'm just gonna use my finger for this. I'm gonna go little because I don't know the opacity of this shade is. It's not very good. Just gonna put a bit more just because. So as you can see, there is some green that transferred on the blendy area that we've done earlier, so that's very easy to fix with like the blending brush that we used earlier. Blend out a bit more of that. I'm gonna define my crease a bit more. You can use black if you want, but I'm not really a big black user, so I'm just sticking to dark browns. But if you want to, you can alter this look whatever you want. So it's just to give you some inspiration of what you can do with green eyeshadow. So that's that. To add a little bit more oomph to the green, I'm just gonna put it on the center of my lid. I'm gonna use 2 eyeshadows for the center of the lid. I'm gonna use this gold one. I'm just gonna blend that out later, and then I'm gonna put a champagne one at the bit, just on top of the gold. And then I'm gonna put that same champagne color on the inner corners as well. I love inner. Oh, I just put some on my nose. Okay. I love inner corner highlights. It makes my eyes look more awake and bigger. Oh, I didn't even show you my eyeshadow. So this is a Miniso palette that I got from Miniso. This is their Makeup Beauty quad in number 1. These eyeshadows are like the best 100 pesos that I have ever spent. These are so good. I think it was 150 actually. Either 100 or 150. They are so creamy and buttery. I only touched it like twice, and this is the pigment that came off. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is amazing. It's very buttery, it's creamy, it's very blendable, and the colors are amazing on this palette. Especially this is my favorite. I use this in my inner corners and on top of the gold on the center of the lids. I'm sorry, I keep reaching there for the makeup that I'm using because I am at the center of my room, and I have to move to get the things that I need. We will also be doing the lower lash line so that it will look a lot bigger. Our eyes will look a lot bigger. I'm gonna use the transition shade that we did first and just lightly put it here. I'm not gonna go all the way because that will make my eye smaller, I found. So I'm just gonna put it on like a quarter of the way. The chocolatey browns. So we're done with the eyeshadow. That's everything that you have to do to achieve this makeup look. It's so easy. And now we'll be doing eyeliner. For eyeliner, I will be using my favorite one. This is the best liquid liner that I have found in the drugstore. This is the Maybelline Hyper Sharp Wing Liner. This is one of the best, like, easiest way you can get a wing because of the sharp tip. This is not sponsored by Maybelline. I wish it was, but I just really love the product. So I'm just gonna put my wings on. I pray that I don't mess this up for the video. Okay, so I'm sorry if the camera just changed a bit, if I moved a bit or something like that. I just had to do my eyeliner off camera and it was just a mess, and I'm happy with it now, even though it's not completely even. The lashes will hide it off for sure. And now we'll be doing mascara. Don't judge the eyeliner just yet, because the lashes will make do for my mistakes. I'm just gonna curl my lashes. I have a special way of curling my lashes that make them stay curly all throughout the day. It's actually changed my mascara game so much. So if you guys want to see that, like an in-depth video on how I do it, leave a comment down below. So I'm just gonna apply my lashes. I will be using these Taiwan lashes, if you're wondering, off camera. So I will be right back. So I've already done my eyelashes. As you can tell, they're so beautiful and seamless. That's the most important thing for me when I wear eyelashes. So now we're gonna do some bottom mascara. Very tiny. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Typical me. Now I have black hands. Okay. Nice. What great timing, huh? So now we're gonna take off my bake. We're gonna kick off all of this excess powder that we have put. Also, one tip on baking. I find that baking is really helpful in terms of doing smoky eyes, because I've actually learned this through drag queens. You know, if you know me well, if you follow me on Snapchat or if you follow me on Twitter and stuff, I always rave about RuPaul's Drag Race, and I always watch a lot of these drag queens do their makeup, fashion, and everything. I'm very fond of drag queens, so I find them really artistic and really beautiful. So with that said, I always watch their makeup tutorials on YouTube, and they always bake, and I found out this step through them. And baking can help a smoky eye when you're not sure whether your eyeshadow has fall down. So the powder right here will help to catch the excess fallout that you get from the eyeshadow, so that it won't touch your skin. So when you brush it off, it just comes off with the powder and it won't smear on your face. I think that's really helpful, especially for beginners. So what you will need is just a translucent powder. What I use is the Nichido translucent powder or final powder. It's very cheap. It's only 150 pesos and you get so much. It's amazing. I love it for baking. Also the Laura Mercier, if you have extra cash to spend, go get that one. I've heard it's really amazing, but I'm in love with the Nichido one. So if you want to get a dupe for the Laura Mercier one, get the Nichido one. I'm going to use a powder brush and some pressed powder to take off all of this bake. That's that. As you can see, my eye, I'm looking at my mirror right there, and my eye looks so amazing. It gives extra coverage and brightness as well. So now we're gonna bronze and put some blush on. I'm gonna use some bronzer and this really big kind of contour brush, I guess, and just pack it on, get a lot of the excess. Now we're gonna do blush. I'm gonna use just an ordinary pink blush. This is from Essence as well. Now for my favorite part, I'm gonna highlight, but I'm not gonna highlight with highlighter. I'm gonna use the eyeshadow that I've used on the center of my lid and also on my inner corners. So we're gonna go back to the Minnesota eyeshadow quad right here. I'm gonna take this this eyeshadow with a little tiny fan brush. I'm just gonna highlight. Watch and you'll see the magic. See that? Like, hi, hello, cheekbones. And then I'm just gonna use my finger to put some on my nose, also on here. So that's that. As you can see, I am glowing. I am in love. So for the lips, I'm gonna go nude since I want the attention to be all on the eyes. I'm gonna use a very nude brown lipstick. So I'm gonna use MAC's Velvet Teddy. I'm not lining my lips or anything. I'm just gonna go straight ahead. I'm gonna use Wet n Wild Mochalicious lipstick just to darken up Velvet Teddy. So that's the look completely done! So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now it's time for a little explanating. Nice, Steph. Nice. Always good with the words. So now it's time for a little explaining. So, aside from this eyeshadow look or this makeup look that I did, I also want to come here and just explain some things. I know I've been gone for almost like 6 months or more. I couldn't even, like, I don't know anymore when I stopped doing videos, but to be completely honest, I just stopped. Sorry, I'm just gonna fix my hair a bit. I just stopped making videos mainly because I got insecure with my channel. So basically that's the bottom line of that. I got really insecure with my channel. So I hope that I'm back for good. I have a new lighting setup thing that my dad made for me. So thanks, Dad, for making this amazing ring light for me. If you guys want to know how or what my dad has done, you can comment that below as well. It's just a DIY ring light that is very portable as well. So yes, thanks, Dad. You're the best dad ever. So if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps a lot on my channel, and also subscribe if you haven't already. The button is just down there. There's also a little bell next to the subscribe button if you want to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Leave a comment down below also if you want to see anything from my channel.